You used to be able to ride your surron downtown, and if you see a cop, you could say, "It's electric." Not anymore. The police are catching on, which is why I'm conducting an experiment. Do these pedal e-bikes really have what it takes to replace our beloved E-Motos? Honestly, I don't know, which is why I'm making this video. The appeal behind E-Motos is simple. A dirt bike with no clutch that you can ride anywhere in silence. Sadly, this is no longer true, but I think I found the next best thing. The bike we're going to be experimenting on today is the TST R9, a dual battery, 1500 watt e-bike that's priced around $900. I chose this bike because it's more on the budget side of things, but still has a lot of premium features. These big balloon tires and suspension, front and rear, feel nice on the street, and you don't have to worry about getting in trouble on it because it has a headlight, tail light, turn signals, which are all controlled by this really nice display. The assembly is a little bit involved, but that's okay. It always feels good to buy and build your very own bike, especially in the end when you're about to take it on your first ride. This bike is already much cheaper than any good E-moto that you can get. We're gonna see how it stacks up even at this price point. If you are thinking about buying this bike, make sure to use discount code Eboxer to save you some money. The link will be in the description.
I'm a pimp with this 40, got a limb. Bathing nape on my shorty, that's a champ. Rockstar Ozzy, please don't stop me.
Alright guys, we're out on the TST R9 Ultra, and I gotta say, this thing definitely rides nice. We're about to go meet up with some E-motos to see how this thing stacks up. And first of all, I do want to say, I think this is one of the greatest bikes in this price range that is street legal, partially because it has the dual batteries, which not only let you ride super duper long. I don't really know the exact amp hours. I'll throw it up on screen right here. But this thing is also a wheelie machine because of the back battery. It makes the balance point really nice. And it makes it way easier to pop this bike up into a wheelie. And if you want to turn it into like a full-on wheelie machine, then you could take out the front battery and only run the rear one. Dude, I haven't pedaled in such a long time. It's a weird feeling. I feel like compared to an E-moto, these moped styled e-bikes are actually not too far off. Of course, they're made more for commuting and more casual stuff like getting to a friend's house. They're not really made to be race bikes or fun bikes, but they can still be pretty fun. Like right now, this is way better than pedaling, and it has a throttle compared to some other e-bikes. I'd say this is a lot more fun. Ooh, what do we got here? An Altis Delta 2DO, and ooh, he has some dirt wheels on it. Oh shoot, I might have to pump that up. All right, our tires came a little deflated.
Come on, it's $1.
This bike's snappy off the line. We're riding with E-motos. We're here with the 2DO, an Altis Delta, a Talaria, and another Talaria. Okay, wait, how do you turn this on? Did it work?
It says pumping. You want to ride the Delta?
Yeah, let's switch, dude. All right, guys, we're on the Delta. Oh, it kind of feels weird not having pedals. This bike's powerful. Oh shoot, the brakes are good. I'm gonna full throttle real quick. Yeah, this thing's quick. Want to trade back? Yeah, I kind of want to get back on the better bike. All right, we're pedaling, holding everybody back right now, but we're going up the hill, that's why. We're going on a straight. I should be able to hit like 28, because I did unlock this thing with my phone. It's kind of nice to just like pedal. They're ahead of us, but we are keeping up. You can definitely ride with your friends if they have E-motos and you have an e-bike. I think where you're gonna be getting held back is on some dirt.
Yo, you know how to tighten a belt?
You can't really tighten a belt. You can't tighten a belt. No, you're good, bro. Let's see if we can stop you this bike. Nope.
Why do you actually stop?
Because I'm a law-abiding citizen. I think on like aggressive hill climbs, that's where you're not going to be able to keep up, or like some aggressive trail riding, because this thing, it's not built for that stuff. It's more built for the street. But on the street, you may not be able to keep up in speed, but like you'll be able to keep up in like levels of fun. And if you get good enough, you're going to be able to wheelie this thing. I can't do that. I'd probably recommend a rear brake. I'm leading the pack right now on an e-bike, on a real e-bike. The dual batteries is really nice though, because I've gone 1.7 miles and I still am at basically full battery. Dude, you guys are now cool. Like, if you start pedaling, then you'll be cool.
Oh, I'm pretty cool, man.
No, dude, not until you start pedaling. But this bike does have some pretty cool features. Like, it has a headlight and tail light. If you hold this, those will start working. It's got turn signals front and rear. 5 modes, and if you hit this, you can change between looking at your trip mileage and your odometer. So far, we've gone 5 miles. I'll check the exact percentage that I'm at when I get home with the app. Oh, we gotta pedal up the hills though. Turn on my left turn signal. Chill, chill. Dude, that lady was not having it. Yo, what? Is she like chasing him? Bro, she is on his tail. Bro, why are you guys riding on the opposite side of the road? Why are you guys riding on the opposite side of the road? Dude, how are you riding with no gloves?
Do you have a try?
Me?
Yeah.
No. If you don't want to get in trouble like these idiots, just get something like this. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna head home, dude. It's cold as hell. I'll see you guys.
Want me to give you a ride?
I'm good, bro. All right, we broke off. The information that I've concluded from that ride is you can definitely keep up on a bike like this if you're riding with an E-moto. You might even have more range than them, but it is going to be hard. Like, they asked if I wanted to go do some trails, and I said no, because I'm not going to be keeping up on the trails. Like, I could definitely ride the trails on this bike, but because of, you know, an E-moto will have better suspension, it will have better brakes, but it's also so much more expensive, which is why if you're cruising, there's literally no point for you to get an E-moto. This is way more logical and better for commuting because you're not going to get in trouble. But this bike can still do E-moto things, just not at the same level. Like, it can still wheelie, it can still hit jumps, it can still hit the dirt. Actually, you could definitely hit some good combos on this. This would definitely be better than some of the electric pit bikes or electric dirt bikes that I have for combos. E-bikes like this cannot replace E-motos for track riding, intensive dirt riding, but they can replace them as commuters. If you're going to your friend's house, if you just want to get around, if you're doing not extreme or intensive riding, an e-bike can certainly replace your E-moto. But if you're looking for something that is good for big jumps, high speeds, and just crazy stunts and stuff like that, these moped style street legal e-bikes are not going to be replacing E-motos anytime soon. And for them to do that, the laws would have to change. 750 watts is the most amount of power you can push being street legal continuously. Now, I could see a very good mountain bike type 750 watt e-bike, but those would be super expensive. They wouldn't fall anywhere near this price range. A bike like that would be a minimum of $2,500. But I think this is a great bike in this price range. I've really been enjoying my ride. It's got some good features with some minimal changes. It could be a great wheelie machine. And honestly, it's just fun and better than getting around by pedaling. If you guys are considering buying the TST R9 Ultra, make sure you use discount code Eboxer, and let's see how much battery we lost. Ooh, look at these new lights I got, guys. They're gonna make my videos so much better. They're really bright too. They're not like the real ones. These are ripoffs, but they work great and they look great, so I'm happy with them. Our trip mileage is 6.7, but we did turn the bike off, so that's 10. And we have 60% left in class 3. That's pretty good. So if you're gonna be full pinning it in class 3 the entire time, you're looking at least a 20-mile range, which if you're gonna be riding with your E-moto friends, you're gonna need that range. And you're gonna be needing to full pin it the whole time to keep up with them. If you're looking for a street legal wheelie bike that you can ride with your friends, I personally have never wheelied a bike like this, so I'm not good at it. But my friend has this bike and he has wheelied it. He says this is a pretty good bike for wheelies. So I'm taking his word for it. Use my discount code if you want to pick it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you all next time. Bye.